Hello, how you doing? Ninja 55 doing another video, and today I would like to get on is like I would like to describe how also. Now I know I said this in the previous video, but I would like to say that Japanese women were much nicer to me than American women when I was in Japan. Because over there, I know I said that they was like stuck up, but when I would talk to them, a lot of them, but whenever I would talk to them, they was nice. They had good personalities and everything. It was real nice to me and everything. It wasn't like these Americanized women, where it's like, oh, you going to, you doing this and everything, you doing that. It's like you this, because this is why I say America, like never bring your foreign wife over here and everything to America, North America. Keep her over in her own country or go to another country, not to North America, the West. Like North America, it can really corrupt these foreign women's minds if they get over here. Once they come over here, it's like, oh, they get the good paying jobs, of money, making good money, and they can like, oh, I don't need. So never bring them over here. I would, I would wish that about all enemies either. Never bring just like the American woman over there. I'm sorry, the foreign woman over here. Leave your foreign girlfriends, wives over there. In the Philippines, Japan, Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, etc., etc. Because over here, I mean, in the States, you know, over there, see in Japan, it was, pretty nice to me. The woman over there, I didn't have no problems. Even the ones that work at the airport, I didn't have no problem. It was nice to me. I lost my stuff. Well, my bag was gone at the airport, and they had my passport in it. So then I asked a Japanese woman at the second floor, like, where's the bag? And then she told me they have it at the first floor and everything. And then, she's like, oh, so I gave her my ID, my passport, my backpack. I thought somebody stole it, but I guess it was on there. So yeah, it was, And then I talked to this older Japanese woman, and she was nice. She was nice to me, like, wow. And she told me about how, she gave me the insights on Japan. We was talking. She was 50 years old. She was skinny, but she had a good personality and everything. So hard to, And we was talking, and she was telling me how you can't even like kiss in Japan. In Japan, you can't even like kiss in public or they'll fine you. I'm like, wow. All in all, I'm glad that it's like, wow, they gave me an insight. She gave me an insight on Japan. And we was talking, and she was actually, she, it was pretty interesting, what was going on. So, and it was like, and I'm glad. It's like that's cultural thing though, because they got more. It's like a respect thing over there with Japan. The woman. Yeah, the sad part about it was I was supposed to meet this Filipina chick who I follow. We both follow on each other online, but she just a second time and she never replied back to me and everything. Maybe in the future. She was sick this time too. A Filipino. I think she was born in the Philippines, but she moved to Japan at a young age, which is why she speaks Japanese. She's fluent in Japanese. She speaks Japanese, and she don't speak Tagalog. But yeah. So yeah, this Japanese woman was really sweet to me and everything. She told me that she had like this white guy and everything. Her white boyfriend was held by the police in there, by the cops in Japan. Because something he did. You know, and she was giving me insight. She was telling me how she was telling me how it is in Japan. She told me gave me the intel, and she told me how this white guy or was Sweden guys, our other boyfriend's a white guy from Sweden, how he was selfish and everything. I'm like, wow. So yeah, you can understand, yeah, because these see what it is these Asian women over there, and worship these white guys. So it's like they'll take advantage of that, which is sad, but that's the hard truth. She told me that, like, wow, he was selfish, which means he was getting sex out of her, and he wasn't really, paying for anything like that. I mean, that's how it is, She's like, oh, this is what the first. I guess that's the first white guy, or and she even told me. The older Japanese woman, like, that her family did not want them going for any gaijin. Meaning, don't even like don't even what happened? Don't give no gaijin, which means foreigner. Don't give no gaijin at all. Whether black, white, it don't matter. I'm like, wow, but she didn't care. That's how it is. You tell your daughters or something, not people tell their daughters not get with a certain person, they're gonna do it anyway. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was a nice experience. But she said that if you kiss, if you kiss in public, then you'll get fined. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But man, that's that culture. You gotta respect that culture. If another Japanese person see you kissing, they're like, wow, you know. And yeah, she was really crying over her white boyfriend though. She was really crying over him though, sad, a little sad, getting sad. Like they worshipped him. That's why these Caucasian guys, these white guys, white dudes from go to these different places. They worship them, so they take advantage of these Asian girls, Asian women, because they worship them so much. So it's easy for them to like take advantage of them, manipulate them. They'll give it up real easily. They give up the sex up. They'll give their bodies up real easy to them. It's not enough of racial. I'm just saying, it's the truth. But they was nice to me. I like the experience. This is other Japanese girl, or woman, or Japanese girl. I was saying that the pork is no good and everything. She heard me. It was in the airport, and she was like, "Oh, the pork ain't no good." I was like, "Yeah," because I was telling them the parasites. It eats up your parasites. And, we had a little small conversation. So it was pretty good. All in all, I'll probably go back to Japan. I mean, I gotta get myself together though, but I'll probably go back to Japan in the future. The outlook was, hey, it's pretty expensive, but hey, it wasn't so bad. It's better than an American woman. Even another Japanese woman I talked to, I think she was a hotel she was working at. We was having a conversation, so it wasn't. It was pretty good. It was pretty good and everything. It was pretty nice and everything. I'm glad that it's just they so much different than the American woman. Better. Okay, the American woman might be thicker and everything, more, got more meat on them, but damn, they was, I mean, you're gonna go bump into some that are mean, but they was pretty nice. And you want to drop my hat, the Japanese woman, well, people in general, they, Japanese, like here, you pick up your hat, you drop your hat, so he picked it up and everything, it's like, wow, it's amazing though, it's so, hey, I probably want to live there, so yeah, it is what it is, so yeah, it was, and then that Japanese woman who was with that white guy and everything, because in the airport, that's where I met her. In the airport, we got on the elevator and I got on the first base. I got to first base with her. Now she's, she had like a white boyfriend or something from the States. She was telling me how she was supposed to go. I think he had paid for her to go back to the States with him. I'm like, wow, go back to the States with him? Yeah, that's what she was telling me, but because the first time I met her was like at the airport and everything. I saw her, she was telling me, and I'm glad that happened. She told me she was from Hokkaido, Japan. And it was a good experience, though. I mean, the woman in the streets was stuck up and everything, but you got to meet her in clubs. But other than that, when I was talking to some Japanese woman, it's nice to me, You know. I mean, I got the first base with her, even though she was with a white dude or something, like. But then I had to use mouthwash afterward. I didn't mean to do that. It was just, first base meaning it was kissing. That's I was on the elevator. You know, I was on the elevator. I just didn't feel no love. I did not feel love here at all. These women here didn't give me no love. You know, I wanted to feel something. You know, I shouldn't have done that. But then, as you know, she was arousing me up. She was skinny and everything, but she was able to arouse me up because I like girls. I like women. So yeah, that's what happened. And we was kissing on my man. Where nobody couldn't see it when we was on the elevator. That's when we started kissing and everything, tongue kissing and everything. You know, like wow, she got me. She was skinny, but she got me aroused, got me hard and everything. You know, like wow. So yeah, I think I'll definitely go back to Japan. You know, in the future. You know, I mean, wow. It's like even though she was skinny and everything, a twig. It's like man, once they like kiss you, get you aroused, you hard like that. I mean, she's still a woman. It's like that's the thing I like about it in Japan. You know, like wow, this is you know, and I couldn't even get this. This wouldn't happen to me over here in the States. Well, probably, you know, well, this that saying is true when they say when women are single, they're never available. When they're in relationships or married, they are always available. So it's crazy how it is, but it's truth. But yeah, I just wanted to share my story and everything, you know. Well, it's Ninja 55 signing out. Please like and comment my video and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.